Apex Legends has nerfed 2 legends, a new free-to-play Battle Royale-like experience, and Alien Isolation 2 is actually in the works. Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to GamerConnect once again. My name is GaminMadness and you guys are watching top gaming news of this very week. But the very first news is going to be Alien Isolation 2 actually happening. It's coming up right next. Alien Isolation is one of the best horror games and also the best video game adaptation ever lived. It brought horror and also had horrifying moments in the game that Alien movies lacked ever since the first Alien movie. Have you watched the first Alien movie? Let me know in the comments below because that was one hell of a movie and probably irreplaceable. But ever since the very first Alien Isolation game, everyone, including me, wanted to have a sequel for the game. However, nothing was told ever since the game came out. But looks like things are gonna change. According to some resources, Disney is actually working on Alien Isolation 2 and is currently at the moment writing a script for the story and also looking for devs to make Alien Isolation 2. Disney also has a developer in mind, however it's not confirmed who it is. Creative Assembly were the ones who made Alien Isolation and they did a fantastic job. However, Sega, who is the parent company, is now busy working on Warhammer games. So who will be this mysterious new developer? It's really good to see that Disney is now focused on Alien Isolation 2 and looking at the player base, I think that's why it's happening that Alien Isolation 2 is coming back. Although Disney has cancelled some other video games, including some other Alien games as well, but kept Alien Isolation 2. I hope this new developer will be able to bring the same kind of atmospheric feeling, if not better, and have a great storyline. And I'm just looking forward to this if this game is gonna happen. I mean, I'm saying if is because we still don't have a dev, or maybe they have a dev. We just don't know when things are gonna start running. Metro Exodus is now bringing a PC Enhanced Edition, which will be free for anyone who has bought Metro Exodus, the original game, whether it's from Steam or Epic Store or Microsoft Store or even GOG. But you will need to have an RTX GPU, otherwise you cannot play this game. This Enhanced Edition is specifically made to enhance the ray tracing features in Metro Exodus. Although the game did have few ray tracing features, but not as much as this new edition will have. This edition will improve visuals, much better lighting and ray trace reflections, and even support DLSS 2.0. They have changed so much, especially with lighting and ray tracing features, that they had to work on this from the very deep down. So instead of bringing a patch to the original game, they're making a standalone version, and that's why it's called PC Enhanced Edition. The only downside to this is that you need to have an RTX GPU. The minimum requirements even say that you have to have RTX 2060 for only 1080p 45 FPS. So if you want to enjoy 1080p 60 FPS, you need to at least have RTX 2070 or a RTX 3060. There's even an extreme requirement for some reason because you need a RTX 3090. Good luck finding that one out. The size of the total game will be 81 GB, which adds the base game along with 2 DLCs and SAM stories as well. The new edition will be coming out on 6th May, that is this Sunday. But what about AMD GPUs? What about their Fidelity FX Super Resolutions? Are they not good enough? Well, according to 4A Games, the devs of Metro Games, Fidelity FX Super Resolution is not compatible with the rendering techniques and will not be supported for the Enhanced Edition. They say that they have their own temporal reconstruction tech implemented natively that provides great quality benefits for all hardware, and right now they don't have any plans on making any other toolkit. It's sad to see that Fidelity FX Super Resolution is not being used by 4A Games. They just don't want to support it. I think it comes to a part where they're more comfortable with Nvidia and not with AMD. However, there's a lot more interesting things that AMD can bring, and maybe in the future, more devs will be able to support that very much feature in their own games. Only time will tell. If you guys haven't played Metro games and you're a fan of post-apocalyptic survival kind of shooter game, then I think you guys will enjoy this. This game goes out on sale every single time, well, most of the time on Steam. So you can get it right now, you can search it right now on Steam. There's Metro 2033, Metro Last Light, and the last one, Metro Exodus. All 3 games, great story, loved it. You guys should definitely check it out. We are landing into some Apex Legends Season 9, since Season 9 is dropping tomorrow. But this time the game has big changes as they release their patch notes. This new season there will be a new legend by the name Valkyrie, and if you haven't seen anything about her, I have talked about her in the previous video where I talked about how a data miner was able to bring out all the details about Valkyrie, which came out true. And you can also watch the trailer video that Apex Legends released for the character specifically. There's also going to be a 3v3 arena mode where it's a mixture of Call of Duty Search and Destroy and a little bit of CSGO and Valorant. Why is there a little bit of CSGO and Valorant? Well, you know how before starting the round you always have to buy guns based on the money you have? Well, similarly in this mode you will buy guns and other equipments using the points that you have. Now once you start the round, it becomes a search and destroy kind of Call of Duty game. Of course you have abilities, of course it's fast paced, but if your teammate dies, he dies for good. Although if your teammate is down, you can revive them, but you cannot bring them back once they're dead. So if your whole team is dead, you lose that round and now you have to start with the next round. Currently there are 5 maps in this mode and 3 of these maps are taken from Battle Royale maps. However, the 2 maps are completely new. There has also been some nerfs with some of the legends such as Lifeline, who won't be deploying her shield anymore to revive anyone, and she can now revive 2 teammates at the same time. The heal rate in the heal drone has been increased to 8 HP per second and the care package cooldown has reduced to 5 minutes. Now this care package will have upgrades that actually matters, such as shields, helmets, knockdown and backpack, and it will also have weapon upgrades that your team actually has. Horizon has also been nerfed as the gravity lift speed has been reduced by 30%. They have also limited the time that you can sit on the gravity level for only 2 seconds and also increased the cooldown to 20 seconds. Now these are some big changes, nerfing down Lifeline and Horizon, especially Lifeline. A lot of people used her to revive because she had a shield. Now she doesn't. So it's going to be a little bit interesting to see what's happening, but I'm very much excited to try out the 3v3 mode that comes out because I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I've been playing multiplayer game for so long, so I would love to see how that mode goes, and I'm actually much more excited about that. Are you guys excited for Apex Legends Season 9? Let me know in the comments down below. Will you guys be playing it? I will be playing most of Arena mode, that 3v3 mode. I'm excited about it. Last week, Scavengers, a free-to-play Battle Royale hybrid, came into early access, but it wasn't a great start for them. Initially, you can only get the keys by watching a Twitch stream. That did not work out. Some people just did not get the key, whereas some people got the key, however, to the Epic Store. And according to devs, they just ran out of Steam keys, which is absolutely hilarious. Oh well, we ran out of Steam keys, what to do? Oh, we can send them to Epic Store that nobody goes to. Oh wait, that's not true. Nobody goes to Ubisoft Store and Microsoft Store, so actually it's better to go to Epic Store. There were some server issues along the way with crashes that are usual for any game, especially for games that are going early access. But looks like things are getting better now. Now anybody can play Scavengers for free in both Steam and Epic Store, although we do know where you're gonna go. Sorry not sorry, Epic Store. Scavengers is a pretty different type of Battle Royale game, although it's not exactly Battle Royale because it has a mixture of PvE and survivability. You are basically the last humans who survived because the moon was shattered by some asteroid, but you were rescued to the sanctuary instead. But Earth has now storms such as cold tornadoes and an unknown alien virus. In Sanctuary there is Mother, an AI who sends you to Earth to find data points on that virus. You are in a squad of 3, are supposed to collect as many data points as you can, but you need to fight against AI enemies who are basically monsters in each region, but along with that, you also need to fight other players. If you can kill one player, you won't only get the loot, but you will also get the data points. However, things are a little bit interesting here. If you die, but your teammate is alive, or at least one of your teammates is alive, well, you can clone yourself and redeploy and come back into the fight, which is absolutely phenomenal. But that's not it. You need to survive storms, and since these storms are very cold, you need to find enclosed areas where you can warm yourself. Either that or you can light a fire and warm yourself as well. You will also have to hunt for food because you need to eat as well. At one point, Mother will send you an evacuation ship for all the remaining explorers to come back. But when you are going back to that evacuation ship, you will have to kill other players as well. Or the same happens even inside the ship, and that happens until the clock ticks down. So either you come inside at the very last moment, or you come in early and fight everyone else to get more data points. And guess what? If you have more data points, Mother is so happy that she will give you more experience and more points for upgrades. I don't know what kind of mother this is, but she's interesting. You have the opportunity to select what character you want to go with in your team, and each character has different abilities that will help you in a match, so choose accordingly. Overall, it's a fun game to play. It's a hybrid, as I said. It's PvE, PvP, and as well as survival mechanics. So it's interesting that they've added all of them together into this one game. I had the opportunity to play the play test of this game, but in that time, the game wasn't the smoothest. So I hope now, since it's early access and is available for everyone, it is a little bit better. If you guys want to try out Scavengers yourself, you can check the link in the description down below. You can get an early access for free in Steam right now, and you got nothing to lose. Except the part that you will lose some of your hard disk space. And don't worry, there's no game much worse for your hard disk than Call of Duty over there. After a controversial success for Last of Us Part 2, there has been lots of talks whether there will be another Last of Us game, but Naughty Dog so far was silent until now. In a podcast with Script Apart, Neil Druckmann and Hallie Gross talked about everything Last of Us Part 2, but when they asked about Last of Us Part 3, Neil said that Hallie and him did write an outline for a plot for the game which they are not making. Well, then why did he make a plot at all? He wants to see all the options, whether they're gonna make Last of Us Part 3, or they're gonna go for a new IP, or they're going to go back to an old franchise like Uncharted. Once all these options are sorted, then he will know where he and his team wants to go for the next game. It doesn't look like Last of Us Part 3 will be happening anytime soon. First of all, because the team just made Last of Us Part 2, it's not even been a year. So making or going in that journey of making that game, it took so long, took so much passion, so much hard work to make that game, and now going back into making another sequel of that game for 3-4 years again, it probably is going to be exhausting. People need change. And I think that is why I believe that Naughty Dog should be going for a new IP instead, because that will bring a fresh new game, a fresh new perspective, and people will have much more enjoyment. I mean, it's okay to go back to Uncharted and have that popularity back again, and if you just want to make a game. It's like bringing Iron Man back to Avengers, you know. Iron Man is so much more popular. Of course, it's gonna skyrocket the ratings, and probably not the ratings, but the audience will be much more happy. But once a story is ended, it is ended. So in my opinion, Uncharted is gone. It's done. I don't want another Uncharted game. I know there's spin-offs, but I don't want another Uncharted game. I would much rather invest in a new IP rather than playing another Uncharted. That's my opinion of it, but I hope Naughty Dog knows what they're doing. Have you guys played Last of Us Part 2? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like that one? I think most of the comments will be like, ho, no. Well, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Top Gaming News. Hope you guys got information out of this, and if you did, leave a like and comment down below about everything or every single game news we just discussed. And also, do not forget to subscribe to GamerConnect for more awesome videos that is coming up very soon. Don't want to miss that one out, so enable that notification bell icon to all and you're set to go. My name is GaminMadness, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe, masks up, and keep having fun.